Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Today is my first official vlog living in, drumroll please, Pennsylvania. I just moved up here. It's kind of a trial run to see if I could be up here long term or full time, I guess is the correct way of saying it. I want to be. I really like it up here. I've been so much happier ever since I got up here, and it really feels like a fresh start. So before we get into the main video, I wanted to insert a bunch of random clips catching you guys up on what I have been doing throughout the end of June, basically. Picking up where I left off from the last vlog, so after Bethlehem. And forgive me in advance, this is like complete ADHD moment. None of the clips have any like cohesiveness to them. It's just a bunch of random things that I have done or filmed. So I'm just gonna stick that in here and then continue on with the main timeline.
I'm hungry.
We at the grocery store. We're back home.
Yeah, we're at Trump's grocery store.
Yes. You should see the people here.
We almost saw Amber Heard the other day. We were in New York.
I don't understand this. Oh, that's what you're saying. I didn't understand the joke because I haven't seen the news article.
Oh, true. She's in New York and shopping at TJ Maxx.
Exactly what we need to know.
She down bad right now. I was like, I might run into her. I would go to TJ Maxx.
She down bad for shopping at TJ Maxx. I shop at TJ
That's
Maxx.
fine. We're down bad compared to her.
We do be kind of down bad, except you can't really tell right now.
Yeah, you can't tell by my groceries.
You can't tell by our impulsive shopping and spending money we don't need to spend.
What? Potato pancakes?
Look how gorgeous she is. Really, all I have for you guys today, honestly, I know y'all are angry. So, touching on some more important topics, basically the day that I shot this was the day that I found out that Roe v. Wade was overturned. So my top priority was finding a local protest, which I did. Just to disclaim, the people on the steps and the one with the speakerphone were the people in charge of the protest. They made their identities known to the public while they were there and through the organization that was sponsoring it / in charge of what was going on. When I pan to the actual protest or show the actual protest, I blur that to conceal the identities of people who did not put themselves out publicly, and basically to protect them, because in this day and age, you never know who can be watching these videos trying to single protesters out. So that is why certain parts are blurred and certain parts are not. I know a lot of y'all are tired. You might be feeling a lot of different things right now, and we want to create a funnel for that to continue. We can talk about the stuff that's happening in our communities, because it's enough to fight. We need to do that. We also need to talk and sort through it and figure it out as a community. So that's the last thing I have for you guys today. Again, if anyone wants to get more involved, meet us up here. We'll talk to you. If anyone needs a ride home, meet us up here. We'll talk to you. We'll figure it out. Have a safe day home, you guys, and defend the right to abortion!
Revolution! White revolution! Revolution! White revolution! Revolution!
Press moment. I thought you were just gonna do it fast as fuck. I was like, hold on.
Hey, Summer, what's this?
Good question.
But why is it a little bit lower?
It wants to be. So, I'm baking cookies right now, and this batter has me stressed out a little bit. It's very, like, mobile. It's not very thick like cookie batter usually is. But I used a couple different ingredients, so I'm really hoping that the cookies still turn out okay. I will keep you updated. Also, it is June 26th. If I didn't already say that, this is my first vlog living in my new state, Pennsylvania. Lots of fun vlogs to come because I have a lot more time on my hands and a lot more time by myself. So I'm excited. Today's vlog is kind of confusing because I'm not fully sure what I want to do with it. I kind of want to show like all of the new things that I have been doing since I've been up here to kind of help my mental health and whatnot. I want to talk about maybe my favorites of the month, and then I'm also just gonna standard vlog format, like take you through, oh my god, a bird. Take you through like my daily routine. My daily routine, or what today looks like, a day in my life. First update, look how pregnant my cat is.
We're making it so I can't see. Look at that big belly. Look at your big belly. Hi.
I've been sleeping down here in the basement because she could literally go into labor any day now. Also, I'm sorry it's so loud. This is our dehumidifier. But I just wanted to check on her before I go out and run around just to see where she's at. I have to watch her to make sure she's not gonna have her babies yet.
Hello. I love you.
This water is so cold. Ah! What do we want? Serotonin and or dopamine. When do we want it? Now. Let's go. Starting our day. Woot woot. Hopefully I want to see my vlog camera, but it's literally just my phone, and look, it's already starting to fall over. Got bumpy roads. We got twists and turns. We ain't in Florida no more. Clicks my fucking red shoes. Get out of here before I start rambling. Oh, I need to take the trash cans down. Okay, so I'm on my way to the gas station to do what I do most mornings, which is get a coffee so that my brain starts working better, slightly more like a neurotypical brain, potentially, even though that's not how that works. So I'm going to get my coffee so I can get my vroom juice to get my vrooms on today and actually do things. And then I also probably need gas. Can I wait? Potentially, but I tend to get lost driving around here, and I got so lost the other day, and I didn't have phone signal, and I was super low on gas, and I really thought that my car was just gonna stop. So like, I don't really want to put myself in that position again, but could be fun. So I might get a little bit of gas, but I ain't got money like that right now. I haven't started my job yet. I haven't even done onboarding yet. And I was hoping that I could start work today. That was not the case. And I'm so broke. And there are still so many things I need to pay for, not to mention I need to pay off my debt right now. So, oversharing. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get my coffee. Okay, it's my second time trying to make cookies. The first round is sitting, cooling, and hopefully they taste more like a cookie than a brownie. This is round 2 of trying. The first time they just straight up turned into brownies. Maybe not 2 eggs, even though that's what the recipe called for. I only used 1 this time, and the cookie dough is like way more actually like cookie dough. And I know that I substituted I used coconut brown sugar, and I used gluten-free flour and like that kind of stuff, so maybe that makes a difference. I'm not sure, but in another minute or so I'm gonna be able to try it, and then I'll be able to tell you. But thus far, kind of looking like brownie insides. Let's cross our fingers. Once it cooled, it's like a cookie inside, and it tastes so good. I'm so excited. This is so good. I'm gonna sit here and watch my cooking with Remy and eat my yummy cookies, because wow. So my day took a complete change of course. And my mom called me into work. My first day, only about 3 hours. I haven't been onboarded yet. I'm not really sure how this is working. Maybe they're just gonna add the hours later. But there were a bunch of call-outs, so my mom called me in. And I was in the middle of baking cookies. So I finished up doing that, and I very quickly and stressedly got dressed. Basic jeans, my work shoes, which are falling apart, and this sweater, because I don't own any shirt. Well, actually, I just don't have any shirts up here that don't have logos on them, and I didn't know if that was like a rule. So I'm wearing a sweater. I have 3 cookies over here from my mom that you cannot see. There we go. 3 cookies over there to give to my mom, and then I have 8 set in another container, just like that one, to give to my neighbors, which was the primary reason why I wanted to bake cookies in the first place. So I had 3. That was my meal, because now I'm going to work. I'm not going to get to eat till like 10 p.m. But yeah, so I had 3 cookies. I'm bringing 3 cookies to my mom, and then I have 8 to give to my neighbors, which they are like a family of 4, so 2 per person. If they like them. My trial run is going to be on my mom. The only place that like I really did kind of screw up, I think, is I don't have like finely ground salt. So I just kind of used my like sea salt, but when you eat the cookies, like you can tell that that's not ground up salt, like mixed in properly. So sometimes you get a bite and it's like, that is a flake of salt. But beyond that, I think they taste really good. So that's the update for now. I'm not sure what else I'm going to get to vlog today. If I don't see you again today, I will see you tomorrow. Guys, I was really upset this morning. I've been generally upset lately over this like ongoing thing, this ongoing problem in my life right now. And I just went to the gym and I feel so much more at peace. I feel so much better actually. It's not always like a perfectly I go to the gym and feel cured experience by any means, but like today it helped me release a lot and I feel a lot better. I can't lie. I'm just focusing on me, just doing me as I should be. Alright, hello YouTube. I have like 8 miles during which to update you. Oh my god, the lighting, I'm sorry. So I just went to a yoga class. If you couldn't tell by my pink face, it kicked my ass. Like absolutely kicked my ass. Like I couldn't even do half of it. This was only my 2nd yoga class and this one was a power yoga class. So it was like essentially like Pilates. Like it was hard with weights and stuff like that. Even though I like got my ass beat by that class, I'm really, really proud of myself for stepping out of my comfort zone and going and being bad at something and having a hard time with something in public, because like it's really hard to do that, and our egos always tell us like I have to be really good at something when I first start. It's like, how are you supposed to learn new things? And like, do you just want to live life inside your comfort zone? I, for the longest time, like I had a gym membership and I refused to go because I wanted to like work out at home first so that I was at a level where I could work out publicly. But like, it is perfectly okay to not be good at something when you're just getting back into it, which is my case, or just starting. Like, that is perfectly okay, and there's no shame in that. Like, I feel like my brain is telling me that I should be embarrassed, but I'm not embarrassed, at least not as embarrassed as I thought I would be, which I'm really proud of myself for, because like, that's growth. I did something outside my comfort zone that's good for me. The most important part of it is that my intention is, this is self-work, this is like, I'm doing good things for me. And even if I have to adjust every single movement, or even if I have to take a breather, or even if I have to just sit there and watch and drink water, I still showed up. I showed up for myself today. After, might I add, an 8-hour shift at work, I still made myself go to this class. And now I know my level. Now I know maybe after my 8-hour shift, that's enough of a workout. Maybe I won't go to class after that. Maybe I'll go to a later class, or maybe I'll go to a class on a different day. Because like that all together, it's like I know a little bit more of my limit until I get my stamina back up, until I do more cardio so that I can handle like a class that doesn't really pause. But anyway, that's my soapbox. I'm happy that I did it, even if I did bad, because it's okay to do bad. And I'm rewarding myself by going to get an acai bowl, which I probably can't afford. I'm still, I just transferred jobs and haven't got my first paycheck. I'm living off of like no money right now, but I still want to treat myself, so I'm hoping I have some cash. Let's cross our fingers for you, girl. Update later.
I get all the momos.
I don't know why my voice did that, but I hope you enjoyed it. It's so pretty. It's gorgeous. We on them country roads, and what do I play? Two of the most exciting things going on in my life right now. Let me update. We have a wall calendar, a life hack, and look how adorable this little mushroom lamp is. It's so cute. And it gives off so much light, actually. You can hear the fireworks outside my window, and then I put the stuff on the TV. It is, in fact, the 4th of July. I feel the need to state there is not much to celebrate in a country where your rights as a woman, trans man, non-binary, black person, LGBTQIA generally, are being actively taken away. And I went on my spiel on my social medias already, but like it really is true. I understand fireworks are pretty, I understand seeing your family, but people that go to the extent to celebrate our freedoms right now, they're being actively taken away. I didn't vlog yesterday, but technically I did go to a 4th of July gathering. That wasn't my reasoning for going. I went because it was like a family gathering, and for me, a family reunion. Most of the people there I have not seen for like 6 years. And I was invited, and I don't get invited to a lot of things by my family members. So I decided to go, and I brought a 4th of July Four Loko because on brand for me. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I'm not really going out and doing your standard cookout or anything today. All I really did today was get coffee and go to the gym and try to do some social media advocacy. So it's been a pretty chill day. Oh, I've also like edited for YouTube, mounted that on the wall. Just a pretty standard day. I'm propping my phone on this cat bed that is on my bed. I apologize in advance. The audio might be weird. There's fireworks going on outside. My TV's on, but I have it on real low. There are a few little things that Editing Summer needs to add into this video. First of all, I want to talk about the protest that I went to. I haven't been to one since, but I am looking to try and volunteer soon. I just have to figure out my schedule. It's like so new and everything's up in the air. But I went to that protest, and there's something that needs to be said, which is that this protest was organized by the Abortion Defense Committee of Pittsburgh in conjunction with Justice for Jim Rogers, I believe. Like one of the primary speakers is from that organization. Jim Rogers, by the way, was a victim of police brutality, and he's from here. What happened when I showed up to this protest were that other groups showed up essentially uninvited and tried to take over the protest, and the things that they were speaking about were so kind of out of place, and I'm gonna go a little bit into it. So Women's March showed up, and then I believe, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but an organization for like socialism that's local to the area also came, and Women's March showed up, and they had a bunch of speakers, and that's not to say that they weren't good speakers. There were some great speakers. Like, they had a trans man come up and speak. They had a variety of like public officials. But the point is, when Women's March came up, they were trying to push a political agenda that did not suit the circumstances, which is essentially like a vote blue no matter who type of thing. Like, that's the only way we're gonna fix this and preserve like abortion rights in Pennsylvania. I understand that voting is important, but I do think that it is a bit out of place to talk about voting when we are taking issue right now with Azula. Sorry. We are taking issue with a Supreme Court decision. The people don't vote for the Supreme Court. They are appointed by the administration, and the majority of the people that are on Supreme Court were appointed by administrations far before any of us were old enough to vote, far before any of us were probably adults. I don't know why I said it like that, adults. So it was like the Bush administration, the Trump administration, blah, blah, blah. And it makes me very angry because the legislation and policies that have just been put in place to overturn Roe v. Wade and like all the future things that they intend on taking our rights away with, these ideas were put in motion before I was even alive, basically. Like, the people that are working to do this have been working to do this for decades. And it just felt very out of place for people that are like running for office and stuff like that to walk up and be like, you need to vote for me so that your rights don't get taken away. Just like the way it was handled was like just not, it did not sit right. It felt weird. And then on top of that, they had brought a PA for their own random appearance. And then as soon as the people from ADC were allowed to get on stage, they took away the PA system and didn't let them use their PA system to speak at their own rally. And they basically told everybody that was there, anyone in attendance, that the protest was over, when it was not. The people that organized it hadn't even been able to speak yet. And the other group that was there, the group of people for socialism. Can you stop? Can you stop? You're making me lose my train of thought. Don't you know it's hard for me to talk? The group of people that were with the Socialism Party also tried to speak before ADC had the chance, and they walked up there with their speakerphones. I don't know if they're called megaphones. And they essentially asserted that like this was their event and they need to speak now because Women's March postponed what they were trying to do like an hour. And might I add, Women's March finished speaking, finished pushing their political agenda, and then said the rally was over. It's called Women's March. They didn't march. ADC and all the people that stayed marched. I marched. Like, it just... We take issue with that. And we especially take issue with these people speaking over, like, POC voices, which is essentially, like, all the people that came in with ADC were speaking about the intersectionality of our rights being taken away, how this affects Black people, how it will predominantly affect minorities, people of lower income, people, you know, stuff like that. Like, very important issues and how they cross and how they all affect one another. Okay. Sorry to cut the video short. While I was filming, I received a text from my best friend that there might have been an active shooter at the event that he was working at. As far as media outlets and the police department have said, it was just a scare because of a weird noise, a firework shot into the crowd, but there was like mass panic and people getting trampled and separated from their family and such. So we're gonna end the video here, obviously. just felt the need to say what was happening. And a perfect little pin in the statement that America needs gun control, which is very related to what I was already talking about. Not to mention 2 other shootings today in Chicago and Philadelphia on the 4th of July. The world is scary. We're all traumatized. And that's pretty much all I have to say on that. Just so you know, I already filmed my outro previously, so when you see me jump from being absolutely in shock to being happy-go-lucky, it's because this clip is from earlier. I feel like this is probably where I'm gonna end the vlog. This is like a solid stopping point before I start the rest of my week. I work for like a couple days this week, and then this weekend I have something really fun going on where I get to travel within state but still travel and go to like a festival of sorts. My first concert type thing since coming to Pennsylvania, so I'm very excited. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I know it was kind of all over the place, much like my brain at any given time, especially during this time of change in my life. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you when I see you.